Laugh a lot. It burns a lot of calories.
If you die in an elevator, be sure to push the up button. Once you give up integrity, the rest is a piece of cake. A fool and his money never should have got together in the first place. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Avoid fruits and nuts. You are what you eat.
Age is just a number. It's totally irrelevant unless, of course, you happen to be a bottle of wine.
Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. If you're too open-minded, your brains will fall out. I have learned from my mistakes, and I am sure I can repeat them exactly. There's a fine line between genius and insanity. I have erased this line. A camel is a horse designed by a committee. The man who smiles when things go wrong has thought of someone to blame it on. It does not matter whether you win or lose. What matters is whether I win or lose. I intend to live forever. So far, so good. The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. A verbal contract isn't worth the paper it's written on. I wish I were dumber so I could be more certain about my opinions. It looks fun. When I hear somebody sigh, "Life is hard," I am always tempted to ask, compared to what? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then quit. There's no point in being a damn fool about it. We are all here on earth to help others. What on earth the others are here for, I don't know. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. When I die, I want to die like my grandfather who died peacefully in his sleep. Not screaming like all the passengers in his car. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. You cannot soar with the eagles as long as you hang out with the turkeys. Everybody talks about the weather, but nobody does anything about it. If at first you don't succeed, quit. When life gives you lemons, quit. When the going gets tough, the tough just quit. It's always funny until someone gets hurt. Then it's just hilarious. The only mystery in life is why the kamikaze pilots wore helmets. Everybody who is incapable of learning has taken to teaching. Nobody realizes that some people expend tremendous energy merely to be normal. Men marry women with the hope they will never change. Women marry men with the hope they will change. Invariably, they are both disappointed. It would be nice to spend billions on schools and roads, but right now that money is desperately needed for political ads.
At every party there are two kinds of people, those who want to go home and those who don't. The trouble is, they are usually married to each other.
Doctors are just the same as lawyers. The only difference is that lawyers merely rob you, whereas doctors rob you and kill you too. By the time a man realizes that his father was right, he has a son who thinks he's wrong. High heels were invented by a woman who had been kissed on the forehead. If you love something, set it free, but don't be surprised if it comes back with herpes. A failure is like fertilizer. It stinks to be sure, but it makes things grow faster in the future. Biologically speaking, if something bites you, it's more likely to be female. Never doubt the courage of the French. They were the ones who discovered that snails are edible. Good advice is something a man gives when he is too old to set a bad example. If you live to be 100, you've got it made. Very few people die past that age. Most people work just hard enough not to get fired and get paid just enough money not to quit. Going to church doesn't make you a Christian any more than going to a garage makes you an automobile. My doctor gave me 6 months to live, but when I couldn't pay the bill, he gave me 6 months more. A black cat crossing your path signifies that the animal is going somewhere. It's only when you look at an ant through a magnifying glass on a sunny day that you realize how often they burst into flames.